Bitty Fitty Committee, written by Graf. A short time ago, you met Klaus and his crew, Art, Susie, and Georgia, so you know who's who. They live in my house. At times it gets boring. They work hard, but mostly get ticked off by my snoring. See, winter around here is a dark, dreary place. We're growing stir crazy and staring space. The nieces and I had sat down at the table, enjoying a breakfast of fruit juice and bagels. Arthur stood up and proclaimed, "We need a vacation. Please let me explain. We all need a break. Take a plane or a bus, a someplace, a fun place. Just want to surprise us." I thought for a moment, enjoying my popsicle. It must have cool breezes, big pool, someplace tropical. Resorts could be nice, all the games, all the sports. Our 4 little mice who love tennis courts. Susie Will, though, was more in the mood for fashion and nightlife and exotic food. Someplace exciting like Rome or Toronto. Flights fill up quickly, so we should book pronto. Now, Miss Georgia Rose had plans of her own. She's thinking perhaps of the mountain time zone. Out west, there are canyons and sunsets so grand, the mountains and rivers, such beautiful land. Arthur shouts, "We gotta head south." Then Klaus and the others said, "What a big mouth." It's all settled then. Now we're taking a cruise. Needs clothes and some lotions, 5 types of shampoos. A couple days later, the airport they went. The lotions and clothes, some bucks had been spent. They boarded the ship downtown New York City. The buses and taxis and the traffic so busy. They got to their room quite easy to find. A man dressed in red was helpful and very kind. The ship left the dock and day 1 was the Bermuda. Can we all go fishing for sharks, barracuda? The anglers caught nothing. That's no big surprise. The fish were fantastic. Their fun was their prize. Then just before bed, we heard a slight shuffle. There in the closet, on the top of my duffel, there sat a young mouse, quite small, itty bitty, a stowaway critter. We called him Fitty. That night in my room, our Georges unpacked. Something leaped out, her young brother, in fact. Grandpa walked in and he heard the commotion. Who's this little critter on our cruise in the ocean? I'm glad you came with us. You're tiny and cute. Please join us for dinner. And no more dispute. But we're not your parents, so who will we be? All might say. But how about the committee for Itty Bitty Fitty? The snack cart had treats, desserts, and some sweets. Got room for a cheesecake with real cheese, not fake. Our friend just relaxed, kicked back the next day. They swam and they sunbathed and ping-ponged away. They splished and they splashed. I knew they wouldn't last. They napped until 5. That's when I took a dive. At dawn on day 4, they arrived in Havana. Breakfast was simple, just cheese and bananas. Fitty was holding our Georgia's right hand. They seemed a match set, which was what she has planned. Your grandpa seems great. He cares about you. Think he would want to be my grandpa too? Of course, I say yes to that cute little mouse. I'm glad Fitty's with us. He'll live in our house. The ship headed home. More days on the seas. The cruise nearly over. So where went that breeze? The mice enjoyed visions, not flying far. The pizza, the ice cream, the all-night cheese bar. The food was tremendous. The service stupendous. The weather outrageous. The boating horrendous. They talked on the plane, and our friends reminisced over they liked most. They written a long list. Snart loved the heat. Klaus and Susie the dining. Our Georgia and Fitty had no fights and no whining. Our Klaus and his crew felt the cruise went quite well. We're glad to meet Fitty. The stories we'd tell. Fitty and Georgia seemed glued to the hip, like brother and sister. It made our whole trip. We started our trip, 4 nieces and me, now a family of 6. I'm pleased we will be. So good night to you, and good night to all, as for tomorrow we'll have a ball.